General session. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd. As a reminder, this is a public meeting and is being recorded for those that are in the audience. First, we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner O'Grady.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today and making your way through the snow and ice. I know it wasn't an easy getting here for everybody because the roads are, some of them are still pretty nasty, so I'm glad you all made it here safely. But it is my pleasure to begin by welcoming the Honorable Judge James Edward Green, the most senior judge on the Franklin County Municipal Court, who will be retiring this December after more than 31 years of distinguished service. Can we clap it up for that? Judge Green has presided over hundreds of thousands of cases, all while serving as a mentor, educator, and tireless advocate for the community. He has supported students through scholarships, guidance, and numerous acts of generosity, leaving a lasting legacy of service and compassion that has profoundly strengthened Franklin County. Today, Judge Green is here to share his experience and insights with us as he transitions into the next chapter of his life. Judge Green, welcome.
Commissioners, you should know not to give me a microphone because that's really dangerous. And on a day like today where my court is closed, and I didn't learn until I arrived in my office that it was closed.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, I might not have been here. But thank you for the gracious introduction and the acknowledgement. It's been a very, very interesting journey. It's been a journey wrought with experiences that I never expected in life to have. And it's been about 85% positive on the journey. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I thought when I retired I'd sit on my behind and do nothing, but there's a little bit of gas left in the tank, so I'm going into some life coaching. As a retired carpenter, I'll do some garage and closet makeovers for people, and I'm going to try the traveling judge thing. So I'll be keeping busy come January.
Okay.
So again, I look around the room, I see a lot of familiar faces, people I've had a chance to interact with over the years, and I'm looking forward to leaving here on a full-time basis, but I'm going to miss some people. I'm going to really miss some people. So with that being said, I'll take up no more of your time, and again, thank you for the acknowledgement.
Absolutely. I will open it up to my colleagues for comments.
Madam President.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Judge Green, I just wanted to, one, say congratulations. I'm pretty sure that my entire political career you've been a judge. I'm pretty sure. And you've carried yourself with dignity, integrity, and done a fabulous job, not just as a judge in the courtroom, but representing those same interests in the community. And I really value that and appreciate that about you. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over the years. I would say 85% positive experience ain't bad. I can't quite say that from my experience in this life, but 85% is a good number. I strive for that. And then life coaching. I definitely think you have a lot to offer folks who are professionally navigating their way for black men in the professional world, and really everyone who either on the legal side or on the corporate side, nonprofit side, I think could learn a thing or two from your skills and experiences. So good luck with that. Regarding the organizing of the garages and all of that stuff, yeah, I mean, I got a job for you. Again, I've got a person in my life, in my office that kind of does that, and I can tell you that takes a certain type of person with a great skill set, and so I'm sure that you're going to do well in that well. So finally, let me just say that good luck to you in your future endeavors. I know you've got a lot ahead of you. Second is like coming out at halftime, and now, what's he going to do, and so we'll look forward to that. And please put a star by my number in your phone and call anytime.
Okay,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Madam President. Judge, been around a long time, and as Commissioner Boyce says, you've been around as long as I've been around for certain. But to have such a long career and such a distinguished career these days is a fantastic accomplishment. You had a storied and respected career for all the days that you've been here, and congratulations to you for being a pillar of this legal community in Franklin County all these years. You and I have interacted throughout the years when we've seen each other at different events over the years, and you've always had a very respected position here in the courthouse, and for you to be able now move on into the next chapter of your career and be so highly regarded after all these years of service here at the courthouse is just a tremendous accomplishment. I mean, I would imagine all of us hope that we can put in the years of service that you have and then still be able to then move into the next chapter of our lives with the kind of respect and dignity that you are moving on into the next chapter of your life with. Congratulations to you for such a distinguished career.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. 31 years is a long time. And I came here to Columbus in 2014 for law school. And the first name that I heard was yours when it came to trying to get to know who is on the bench, who has been a mentor to a number of students that I went to Capitol with. And so your reputation just absolutely precedes you. And thank you for all that you've done for the legal community. I will echo everything that my colleagues have said. Very well-respected, distinguished career. I will also take you up on organizing closets and stuff. I just moved. I need all the help that I can get. But also with coaching too. And so, as Commissioner Boyce said, please put a star by my number. Any way that I can be helpful in your next chapter, I definitely will be reaching out. Would love to be able to soak up some of your knowledge and your wisdom. And so we do have a ceremonial resolution for you, and would love to take a photo if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I would be remiss if I did not say something to honor this momentous occasion. Judge Green, as someone who has, I would say, sit under your mentorship as a young intern initially, and then as a prosecutor, bubbling around the courthouse, you never hesitated to check me when I needed to be checked, to educate me when I needed to be educated, to help me, guide me, mentor me along this journey. It is a scary place as a young intern in this courthouse, not knowing who you can go to for guidance. And you were one of the folks on the bench that always provided that opportunity and space and coaching for us young aspiring attorneys. And so I just want to say thank you for that, because not everyone positions themselves that way, and you did. And that spoke volumes to me. And not even just myself, even when we would be out, you always made yourself available even to my husband, and have always been just a pleasant individual to be around. I wish you nothing but the best on this second iteration of your life's work. You have an impeccable talent of not only being able to utilize the law in such a powerful way, but to just be a strong advocate for this community. And people don't understand that being on the bench oftentimes constrains you a bit of how out there you can really be. But you continue to do that. You continue to show up in the way that was reflective of who you are as an individual outside of the black robe. And I'm grateful for that. I saw that along my journey. It was always encouraging to me. And so I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you provided to many of us back at that time. So thank you and congratulations.
Not so much to prolong the moment, but I'm going to tell you what I'm most excited about. 31 years on the bench, 22 of those years, I've been able to walk, run, and at times crawl that journey with a woman that I knew for 28 years before I could get her to go out with me on a date. And so about 22 years ago, she acquiesced. I think I wore her down. And so we've been married for 22 years. She's gone through 3 of my 5 campaigns with me. And she's walked the streets, door knocked as hard as I have. And that's none other than Risa Green, and she's in the audience, so I want to acknowledge her as my partner. So we're going to have a good time in this next chapter.
I know that's right. All right.
Come on, Bruce. Thank you very much. You guys take care, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Okay. Slip on out of here.
Yeah. Judge. Oh, Judge. Here's. You can put that back in there.
Yeah, sit in your chair.
Next, I want to recognize Yogi Terrell from the Columbus Fashion Alliance. He is here to highlight the Ready to Work program and how county dollars are helping our residents.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Glad to have made it this morning. Made it through the snow and the sleet and all of that stuff to be here. Thank you, County Commissioners. Great to see everyone here today. We just wanted to come by to give an update on the support that you guys have given us and what we've been able to do with that support. So just excited to be here. A couple of people couldn't show up due to the weather and not having transportation this morning. So, but we're going to represent and just give you guys a few of the updates from the programs that we've launched in partnership with Franklin County, if that's cool with you. I got a couple friends with me too that would like to talk and talk about the impact as well too. So our Ready to Work program was designed to create economic mobility for young adults who are often stuck in low wage, low growth retail roles. I'm proud to share that the program now has a 70% job placement rate, which is very exciting for us. And so far, we've already placed 24 young individuals into jobs in places like Macy's and the Gucci store East End and things like that. And so we're super excited about where the program is going. We did some research with Ohio University to model this out. And with the 30 graduates per year that we are looking to have graduate this program, that brings in $6.49 million in annual economic output. And it also supports 49 jobs through this program so far to date. And when you think about that in labor income, that's $2.87 million in labor income for residents and also $1.3 million in combined annual tax revenue. So we're really excited about where this program is going and how that is benefiting the county as well too. And then also, in addition to that, we launched our Launch Lab program in addition with Franklin County, and so far we've had 2 cohorts of our Launch Lab program. We're on our 3rd cohort right now. So alongside the workforce, our Launch Lab Accelerator is building Franklin County's next generation of fashion entrepreneurs. These brands were supported and are already generating over $500,000 a year in local economic activity. 40% of the brands that have been through our programming say they would not exist if it wasn't for Columbus Fashion Alliance. And so these are interviews that we've done with brands that have been through our programs, and it's really impactful to see that they would not exist if we didn't have a platform for entrepreneurship when it comes to the fashion industry. So together with our workforce pipeline, brand development, and innovation ecosystem, that represents over $117 million in potential annual economic impact and over 600 jobs for the region when they're fully activated. And so this is the trajectory that we are setting these brands up for. Outside of that 500,000, we've created 11 jobs from some of these brands that have been through our programming as well too. So the work that we're doing is creating jobs, is creating economic impact, and is creating pathways for people who didn't see that there was opportunities for them in the fashion industry. And so I just wanted to share some of those data points with you. Since we've been doing this research with Ohio University, we've been getting really strong data, and I'm going to share that full report with D'Amica and all the commissioners and the whole team to give you guys a bird's eye view of just what this looks like as we continue to grow and scale this ecosystem. And so I brought a couple of the participants from our programs to talk about some of their experience. I wanted to give them a chance to talk as well too. So we have Devin with us, and we have Corey with us as well. So Devin, you want to start?
Sure. Hi, my name is Devin Snyder. I'm one of the creatives based here in Columbus, Ohio. I own the brand Sparrow, or SBW, and I work under Kat DePizzo at Justice. I've been able to see over the last few years the work that CFA has done, and it's completely changed the landscape for a variety of young creatives like myself and given us opportunities to really to explore our dreams and kind of to push forward the fashion space in the city of Columbus. And of course, that's because of your help and your partnership. So I thank you for the opportunities that you provided us.
Thank you.
And Corey, you want to say something?
Sure. Hi, I'm Corey Hazel. I was part of the Launch Lab and went through a program called ECDI. They also equipped us with different tools, financial tools, and helped us really get our business skills together so that we can run our brands effectively and sustainably. So I really appreciate Yogi and everything he's done, all the opportunities that come with the Launch Lab, and looking forward to keep maintaining and growing my business.
Thank you. And so with just some of those, I have a couple of other highlights of what we've been able to accomplish with the county's partnership over this past year. We kicked off early this year the reopening of Gallery, which a lot of you got a chance to stop by. That is our store in the Short North, and that retail store allows us to provide space, marketing, and also staff support for emerging brands. And so far, we've sold over $40,000 in that store since we've opened it, and that was in, I believe, April? I think it was around April. Yes, around April. So just to show you that even that support and being able to get Gallery in a better location has paid off tremendously. Like I said, through Launch Lab, we've gotten some of these brands to get to market. Corey's brand, Hayes Manufacturing, is currently in Gallery right now too as well. We actually have had, let me see here, $40,000 in grants that we've actually awarded some of these brands. We had our first pitch competition, which Andrea, I think she was in here, right? She actually was a judge. Oh, there you go. She was actually a judge at that event. It was a great event, and actually Devin actually won the pitch competition for his brand, so he won $10,000 to get his next collection manufactured in partnership with CFA, and so that was very exciting as well too. We were able to take our local brands to ComplexCon, which is the biggest streetwear trade show in the country in Las Vegas. And so we took 5 of our brands that participate in our program to ComplexCon, and it was their first time being able to be in that space on that platform. So that went very, very successful. We actually raised about $10,000, and that $10,000 went to youth programming at ComplexCon. And so that was a huge, huge opportunity. And then we also, the Ready to Work participants actually got to manage a space in Easton. We had our first pop-up in collaboration with Midwest Kids at Easton. That happened about, about 3 weeks ago. So this is our first time being able to have our own store inside of Macy's at Easton. And the partnership with Macy's is growing. They actually have included their management training track with Ready to Work. So we're actually partnering with Macy's on the management training track for Ready to Work too. And that was our first opportunity to kind of experience that partnership with Macy's this year. So just overall, we've had a really good time, you know, expanding this program, expanding Ready to Work, expanding Launch Lab, and seeing the impact that this program and the support that you have given us has had on the fashion community. We actually are having the event later today called Fashioning the Future, where we want to actually share more. We have a lot more data to share with you about the impact that it's making with us partnering together. And we also have some things that we want to recognize you for too. So we're looking at Giving Tuesday. Instead of thinking about what we can get on Giving Tuesday, we want to give recognition and acknowledge those who have supported us throughout the year. So we're glad to have some of you by the building today to learn some more exciting updates about the Loom, which you guys have helped support and get off the ground. So again, thank you for all of your partnership. And we're just super pumped of what's coming in the future. We're super pumped about the impact that we're having today. And it helps us just understand why this needs to happen and why partnership is so important to us. So I just wanted to stop by to just say thank you again for all your support. Thank you, D'Amica, for just being there and being a soldier for us and understanding what's going on. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Mr. O'Grady. You actually got a chance to see the building when you're there recently, and Deputy Administrator Chris as well, too. So thank you guys for supporting us. And as you can even see at that event, we are already building community, even though the building is not fully up and running. So we're just really pumped about our partnership and where we're going. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of your support.
Thank you. Open it up to my colleagues.
Thank you, Madam President. I'll go first. I just want to say, Yogi, thanks again for your leadership here. I would just zero in on one thing you said, and that's economic mobility and the impact on our economy overall. At the end of the day, this is an investment in jobs. This is an investment in small businesses. This is an investment in helping our community be the best that it can be by offering in a variety of experiences, a variety of resources, and allowing talent to thrive. And that's what I appreciate most about your work, and continue to support it. I'm not the most fashion-forward person, I'll say that, but I enjoy the conversation. I enjoy the experience. I enjoy what I'm seeing. And so just keep up the great work. To the entrepreneurs that are with you today, I just want to encourage you to continue to grow, be patient. I'm also an entrepreneur myself, and I would encourage you to just be patient. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your customers, be patient with your products, and just keep your vision fed and keep allowing it to grow. And we'll look up one day and look back at your work, and you'll be able to see the progress. And you'll be able to continue to grow from there. So I just want to encourage you as entrepreneurs to continue your pathway, and we hope that Franklin County's support makes a difference ultimately with your budding institutions.
Madam President.
Absolutely.
These are easy investments to make, or an easy investment to make, because it's, as Commissioner Boyce says, it's economic development, but economic mobility, and it's just, you can see whether, I mean, you can see it happening. You can see it. I didn't have to come, and I mean, I came that night, but I didn't have to come and to it to see the good that it's doing, to see the type of impact that the investment's happening. Love when you bring folks here to share with us, because it puts a face with the investment. But it is it's such an impactful investment, and you know, we see stories like this. I mean, right here. I mean, look, Les Wexner doesn't become Les Wexner if it's not for the investment that his mother made in his company. You know, so you know. I mean, you can, I mean, believe it, don't believe it, but people need some sort of an investment to realize, you know, that dream, or realize that enhancement, whatever words you want to use. But I mean, folks need some sort of backing to get where they're going. So this is certainly that type of an investment, and these are easy investments to make. It's great to see where it's going. It's great to see where it's come from and to where it is now. So, great stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations. we invest in people. And so love to hear, 49 jobs being created or developed, $6.4 million here, $2.8 million there in economic income, $1.3 million in tax revenue. Like, we know that when we invest in the creative economy, that there is a return on investment. And then seeing young entrepreneurs starting out and seeing where they can go, it gets me excited. And so, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm supportive of the Loom, of everything that you all are doing, and especially the Ready to Work program. So keep up the good work.
Thank you, thank you. Commissioner O'Grady just brought up a good point. We actually got a really good sign of, just a good cosign the other day from Ryan Vessler, the owner of Homage, if you guys know Homage. And Ryan actually made a post, and he gave CFA a shout out and was talking about how exciting it is to see what's happening around fashion and the ecosystem coming together. And to your point, he said, who knows, the next big Abercrombie & Fitch may come from the programs that we're launching. And so people like Corey, people like Devin, they are the future. And when you see how people love their product, it makes you just want to do more and more for them. So, we are with them every time we get a chance to connect with them and help out. And also, when it comes to where we're going with this, we're currently in talks with Miami University has one of the top business schools in the country, and they want to move their entrepreneurship lab inside the Loom to strengthen our entrepreneurship ecosystem. And so we're doing a lot of things that are coming up that are going to strengthen this ecosystem and make this county an attraction, a magnet for emerging talent because of this type of partnership. So excited to share more with you guys about where we're going, but again, just thank you for the partnership.
Well, speaking of Homage, I was at the game on Saturday up in Michigan. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word. Up in that school up north.
That's all right.
And speaking of Homage, I don't know how many hats and sweatshirts of that of Homages that I saw all over that. And by the way, that stadium is awful. It is. I forgot. I hadn't been to the Big House in years. I'd been up there like 5 times back when I was younger. I forgot how terrible that stadium is. But everywhere, I mean, young people, old people, all kinds of people. Hats, their hats. They make the Homage hats were everywhere. The sweatshirts. My son has a bunch of their sweatshirts, but they were all over the stadium. And it's that. I mean, the Homage is just doing really well. It's phenomenal. Yeah. And 15 years ago, I remember getting my first Homage T-shirt and thinking, what is this company? Here it is 18 years later, and it's huge.
Right.
It's just huge. Right. So let's go, fellas.
Yeah.
But it's, like I said, they're such easy investments to make because you can see it from the time we first invested in the Fashion Alliance just a few years ago, and it's you guys are doing great work, so keep it up.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate your belief in me and also this industry here too as well, and we'll keep on working hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
We are also honored to welcome Tony Bell from the Heritage Projects. The Heritage Projects is on a mission to end historical ignorance and cultural division through immersive experiential learning. Their programs, including the Civil Rights Tour of the South and the Better Together tours, help participants connect with history and culture, build empathy, strengthen critical thinking, and develop the skills to become informed, compassionate leaders. Tony, I turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, President. To all of the commissioners, Administrator Wilson, each of you, and guests, thank you for having us. You never recognize the ripple that you make in the water because you're constantly looking forward. But there's that ripple from every step you take. And your encouragement and support of the Heritage Tours, the Heritage Projects, has allowed so many of our students and even elderly people in the community be able to rewalk history and to watch people get off the bus in Ripley, Ohio. to watch people from Franklin County get off that bus in Ripley, Ohio, to look across Kentucky and see where the enslaved of America came across the river and went up that hill, is a wonderful place to start. It's where you had to have the opportunity to see how black and white work together, even when some legalities around what should happen with humans, people who just wanted to live they just wanted to live and live as free people. You made that possible for our busload this year of 45 people, which included 12 students and and students from 3 different countries, from ages 14 to 19. And it was just impressive to see how they put the pieces together. The tour that we take these young people, and as Commissioner O'Grady said, old, but I recognize the older I get, the older old gets, so we don't know what that number is, but it's somewhere. Just to recognize that you watch the transformation. We do it one busload at a time. Given the season and given the times, when we got to Tuskegee to Moton Field, we had to call every single week to check in to make sure that they would still be open and to make sure that we would still have a docent, et cetera. There was just so much uncertainty. And even with that uncertainty, everyone was committed. You can see how, and so it also gave the students an opportunity to see how the law and legislators, and they got a chance to see how the whole system works together, not only historically, but how it works in the present. Because we do focus on, history and how it applies to modern day. And I just wanted to say thank you at a time when in some cases history might be somewhat illegal, and that we watch things coming out of museums, to recognize that Franklin County wants to make sure that its people are educated and have that experience to learn. Do we have a direct impact on the economy at the moment? Maybe not in the ways that we can always quantify, but I can say that the students make a stronger commitment to go to college. They make a stronger commitment to civic engagement, and they make a stronger engagement to lots of things because they didn't have access to it before. It's really interesting when you're taking students who haven't been out of their side of town, let alone going through 6 states. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of the things that you have to manage for this amazing county, and that as Franklin County continues to grow in population and diversity, that you care enough to make sure that people have the opportunity to see how Franklin County fits into the big scheme of things. It really makes an important difference.
So I'd just like to add, and Tony has done such an eloquent job of really framing this. One thing that I think about and what you see is when you're on the tour, it makes such a difference in those who are on the tour, being that you have a captive audience. You have young people, you have older people. You have to envision 45 people on a bus traveling over 2,000 miles, following in the footsteps of civil rights leaders in history. And then to be able to have those conversations on the bus with people who don't look like you, who aren't the same age as you, but you continue to connect. And when we think about the ripple effect and the investment in our young people, this investment is also building mentors, right? Not only the young people, but some of the folk that are older have stayed connected with some of the young people that they met. On one of the days, we go through so much information, we have a breakout session, or a round table, as you call it. And this round table gives all the attendees an opportunity to be able to have a conversation about what they've seen and how they felt. I remember one time when it was several years ago, though, we had a student from South High School. He was going through, he had a challenging life in history. And he came out and said, after talking about what he has gone through, he says, this trip has been so amazing because this has been the first time that I've been able to speak and be heard. And so that touched all of us in a way that actually a lot of the men then gathered around and we kind of mentored him throughout the tour. But it shows how it changes the lives of not only the young people that went through, but also the older people that are going through and connecting with the young people and being able to hear their story. So this tour is a journey, but also creating stories and hearing stories and how we can continue to go forward. And so we have T-shirts though for you also. So everyone on the tour gets a T-shirt, and then if you've ever gone to our website, you'll see everybody takes pictures on the last or the second to last day. So here's the T-shirt. This way, too. All right.
And maybe we can get Yogi and his team to, design the next one, because we've had the same design for a little bit. We even had a teacher come with us last year, and she was so quiet, and she appreciated the tour so much, she brought her dad this year. So it was really interesting. You have people from so many walks of life, but just to see that there's a waiting line. We have a waiting list every year. Can I go? Can I go? So you really make this possible. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for lending your name and your support, because it really makes a difference.
Thank you. Open up to my colleagues.
I guess we're going to alphabetical orders because I'm going first every time. So, thank you, Madam President, and to Tony and to Napoleon. You both are very good examples of why our history and the story of humanity, that's what history is, continues to live. More importantly, we learn from it. History only matters there are good things in history and bad things in history. But it matters when the next generation is able to build upon the experiences of the previous generation or the previous to that. And I think we live in a time right now where I think we can all agree that some serious history is happening. And no matter where you fall in the spectrum of how you see that, but the important part about all of this experiences is putting it together like a puzzle. And, when I'm doing a puzzle now, and when you do a puzzle, it's important that you kind of lay all the pieces out and are able to kind of see what it's going to look like in the end, so that you're able to move the pieces in the right way. And I really think history is like that for the next generation. I say to my two sons now, who over the holidays will turn 27 and 23, I say to them, my life, I'm 54, it's kind of happened. My life has kind of happened. But more importantly is what your lives haven't even started yet. And so the ability for you to learn not just from Dad, but from life and his experience. If you don't like what you see happening in the news, do something about it. If you don't like what you see happening in your community, do something about it. If you don't like, your experience, how you grew up or whatever, do something about it. And it's all about the learning process. And so thank you for being a catalyst to other generations to continue to be a part. We won't fix it all in our lifetime. We won't see the perfect world. But if we incrementally just move the needle every generation, it can get better and better. And we know that from history, we know that it's gotten better. We can say we want about life today and all that, but the truth of the matter is that as humans, we've made life better on every front, and we continue to do that, and I'm absolutely confident that's going to happen, but it starts with understanding the pathway to where we got today. So thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you for what you guys are doing. Appreciate it, especially at a time when there's an effort to dial back. That's a soft way of putting it. To gloss over or to change what that history looks like, what that history actually was. And so it's important that we expose people to what that history actually is. And so I'm glad that you guys are doing this. It's important. It's important to people know and understand that people see it, people are exposed to it. And so thank you for the work that you guys are doing.
I would just echo, thank you, because you don't have to do this, and you do it every year. And I love that you have people returning or bringing other family members to go on these tours. I wish I had gotten exposure when I was in high school or younger. It wasn't until I was just a couple years ago that I went on my first civil rights tour. And it opens your eyes. I mean, there's things that we learned in school, and then so much that we didn't. You know, some good, some bad, but also it allowed me to have an appreciation for the people who were trailblazers, people who sacrificed a lot to put me in a position that I'm in today, or for us to just be better as a community or as a country. It gave me an opportunity to see how we have been able to work with other communities to move our community forward. And so I love that you all are providing those same opportunities for learning for our younger generation, but also our older generation. I'm sure that their eyes have been open to some things that they didn't know or may have heard about but didn't see. And then going through an experiential learning and probably some, I won't say simulation, but seeing different things take place at different time periods probably had an impact on them. And then they, in conversation with the students, got to exchange wisdom and things like that. And so that's great. And thank you for continuing to do that. And like I said earlier, we invest in people and give them opportunities for learning and opportunities to experience different things, and so we're able to do that with our partnership with you, so thank you.
Thanks. And due to the weather, we had more people who wanted to come, but were unable to, and the students are back in school, but we do have a video that'll be forthcoming, and we're looking forward to doing more, not only with this particular tour, but doing some tours in Franklin County so that they have the opportunity to see things like the Liquid Railroad, in addition to the Underground Railroad and other communities, and how we all go together, and making a partnership with Columbus Landmarks Foundation to show how these historic buildings and offering local tours and things. So like other organizations, we too are looking for ways to be more deeply involved in the community, and thanks to you, we're able to engage in those conversations.
And one last thing also for the viewing audience here, and then also those who might be watching later on, is that, and not familiar with the tour, this particular tour is we start here in Central Ohio, we go down to Ripley, Ohio, to the Parker House and Rankin House. We go from there to Atlanta, to the King Center. We go from the King Center to Tuskegee, where Tuskegee Airmen flew out of at Moton Field. We go from Tuskegee to Selma, Selma to Birmingham, Birmingham to Montgomery, Montgomery then to Memphis, Tennessee, to Lorraine Mattel there, and then up to Louisville, Kentucky, to the Muhammad Ali Museum. So we cover all of that within 6 days. So we're on the move, but it's a very impactful tour, a very comprehensive tour. So we, if you want to go, there are seats still available. It is April 6th through the 11th, and it's on our website at theheritagetours.com.
Thank you.
And we have T-shirts, so we'll leave those here for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. If I can get the approval of the minutes for the November 18, 2025 general session.
I'll move approval of the minutes.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Thank you. The minutes have been approved.
Thank you. First, we have Court of Common Pleas.
Resolution number 89625, resolution authorizing a contract between Alvis Incorporated and the Franklin County Board of Commissioners on behalf of the Franklin County Common Pleas Court for a medically assisted treatment program in the amount of $1,586,318.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kimberly Canada, Director of Finance for the Common Pleas Court, and thank you for allowing us to do this over Zoom. This resolution renews the contract agreement with Alvis, Inc. to fund the POWER program, which provides medication assistant treatment, cognitive behavioral programming, and housing to felony offenders. This program has been operational for over 9 years and has proved to be successful in the ongoing struggle to overcome opiate addiction with our probationers. The program provides services to a maximum of 20 probationers at any given time, with, on average, 66 probationers enter the program yearly. The contract period is from July 1, 2025 to June 30th, 2027. Pending any questions, we request your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 89625.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 89625 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Domestic Relations.
Resolution number 89725, resolution authorizing a contract with the Ledec Global Enterprise LLC in the amount of $9,998.
Good morning, Commissioners. Alex Coughlin, Interim Finance Director for the Court. This resolution is requesting the approval of a contract with Ledec Global Enterprise to host a parent summit for families of youth in our Juvenile Intervention Center on December 6th. Dr. Ledec will present his Inner Works program and will lead a discussion on mental health and its impact on youth and families. The goal is to ensure parents leave more informed, empowered, and equipped to support their children. Pending any questions, the court requests your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 89725.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 89725 has been adopted. Resolution number 89825, resolution authorizing a contract with Christina Palmer in the amount of $8,000.
This resolution is requesting approval of an agreement with Christina Palmer to provide various haircuts and styling to youth at the Juvenile Intervention Center with the goal of supporting personal hygiene, grooming, and overall well-being while also promoting self-confidence. Pending any questions, the court requests your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 89825.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 89825 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Auditor.
Resolution number 89925, resolution authorizing a consultant contract with Josh Myers Valuation Solutions LLC for independent project management services related to the 2026 triennial update in the amount of $70,000.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. I'm Michaela Radich, Staff Counsel to Auditor Stenziano. The Auditor's Office is required by Revised Code 571301 to make its triennial update of each parcel of real property in the county in 2026. While the office has separately contracted with an outside professional appraisal firm to assist in conducting this triennial update, the auditor is committed to ensuring the values produced are as accurate, fair, and consistent as possible. To ensure this result, the Auditor's Office has identified an independent project manager specializing in mass appraisal statistics to serve as an advocate for the county with our contract appraisal firm. He will also perform a review and audit of the firm's work throughout the triennial process and produce a final report to highlight areas of improvement for the 2029 countywide reappraisal. This consultant contract will terminate on December 31st, 2026. Pending any questions, the auditor respectfully requests your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 89925.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 89925 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Clerk reports.
Resolution number 925, resolution authorizing an agreement with Mapsys Incorporated to provide application support services for the Franklin County Clerk of Courts and Probate Courts in the amount of $450,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Adam Lukaup, Director of Technology, CIO, on behalf of Clerk of Courts Mary Ellen O'Shaughnessy. This resolution is for a supplemental contract with Mapsys Incorporated to support the probate court's case management system and the Franklin County Justice System, called FCJS, for the year 2026. The Clerk of Court's office removed $100,000 per OMB's budget guidance and added $50,000 from auto title, the Certificate of Auto Title Fund, to support an auto title initiative that should bring more revenue into the office. This will be the 8th year of having such a support contract in place since the probate court's primary resource retired in 2017. This contract is a fixed rate, $122 per hour, not to exceed $450,000. Pending any questions, I request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 925.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 925 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Drainage engineer.
Resolution number 90125, resolution approving the update and readoption of the stormwater drainage manual for the construction, maintenance, protection, and use for drainage facilities in Franklin County.
Good morning, Commissioners. Nick Soulis on behalf of Adam Fowler, the Franklin County Drainage Engineer, Franklin County Engineer. With me, I have Abigail Obert with the Drainage Engineer's Office. And no, we don't have a ditch petition today. She's here to help on this resolution if necessary. Commissioners, our stormwater regulations were first adopted in 2012 under the authority of Revised Code Chapter 6117. The purpose was to comply with the Clean Water Act and our NPDES permit with Ohio EPA. Obviously, the purpose is to maintain water quality and controlling runoff and erosion control. Over the years, technology has evolved, and we determined it was advisable to update our stormwater regulations to adapt to current best practices and remain consistent with surrounding local jurisdictions. The draft was compared with the assistance of consultants. We did involve Franklin County Public Health, Soil and Water Conservation District, Prosecutor's Office assisted, and it brings our manual up to date with current Ohio EPA standards. So pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90125.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90125 has been adopted. Resolution number 90225. Resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to Capital Electric Line Builders, LLC for the 2026 Franklin County Traffic Signal Maintenance Contract in the amount of $711,240.27.
Commissioners, this contract is to assist the Franklin County Engineer with the maintenance and emergency responses to traffic signal and traffic lighting infrastructure throughout Franklin County. Capital Electric Line Builders was selected via competitive bidding process with the bid opening on October 28, 2025. Capital Line Builders was the only bidder on this project. This is an annual contract that has been in place for many years. Pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90225.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90225 has been adopted. Resolution number 90325, Burgess and Nyepel Incorporated, consulting engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County Engineer in performing detailed engineering services for shared use paths on Renner Road and Snaufer Road and a sidewalk on Macomb Road, Norwich Township, Perry Township, Jackson Township, and the City of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $818,616.67.
Commissioners, Burgess and Nyepel was selected via the engineer's qualifications-based selection process. The purpose is to perform design work for 3 transit supportive infrastructure projects that are funded by CODA. Specifically, they are designing a shared use path along Renner Road from Spindler Road to Tanglewood Park Boulevard, a shared use path along Snoffer Road from Smoky Row to Bridgewater Boulevard, and a sidewalk along Macomb Road from Home Road to Stone Ridge Park. These projects seek to improve pedestrian and bicycle connectivity along their corridors. Pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90325.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90325 has been adopted. Resolution number 90425. EP Ferris and Associates Incorporated, consulting engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County engineer in performing detailed engineering services for shared use paths on Reynoldsburg, New Albany Road, Morse Road, and Grenner Avenue, Jefferson Township and Prairie Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $880,978.
Commissioners, again, EP Ferris was selected using a qualifications-based selection process. And these are TSI projects as well. And specifically along RNA, the shared use path will go from Clark State Road to Morse Road, along Morse Road from Havant Drive to RNA, and Grenner Avenue from Sullivan to West Broad Street. So pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90425.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90425 has been adopted. Resolution number 90525. Replacement or rehabilitation of various bridges and structures in Franklin County, Ohio, declared necessary.
Commissioners, the Franklin County engineer has determined that there are specifically five structures, bridges that require rehabilitation and/or replacement. Specifically, those are the Amity Road Bridge over Patterson Ditch, Flint Road over a tributary to Spring Run, Georgesville-Wrightsville Road over a tributary to Big Darby Creek, Marlane Drive over Marsh Run, and Mifflin Street over Mason Run. Approval of this resolution will allow us to begin the process of the design work necessary to accomplish the improvements. So pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90525.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90525 has been adopted. Resolution number 90625. Authorizing the Franklin County engineer to use county forces during 2026 for maintenance and repair projects involving county roads, bridges, and culverts within the limits established by the Ohio Revised Code.
Commissioners, our final resolution is an annual resolution that its approval will allow us to utilize our own forces to perform certain work on our roads and bridges and culverts. The current maximum cost estimates established by the revised code are $76,293 per mile for roads and $253,947 for our bridges. Pending any questions, we ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90625.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90625 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners. Have a great day.
Thank you
Nick.
to Franklin County Data Center.
Resolution number 90725. Resolution authorizing a contract with Navient LLC for professional services related to the Abbey Vantage Platform implementation and managed services in the amount of $209,532.96.
Good morning, Commissioners. Julie Lust with the Data Center. The Auditor's Real Estate Division has identified an opportunity to streamline processes, and this contract will provide professional implementation, configuration, and training services to integrate Abbey Vantage software within our existing OnBase platform. All costs will be reimbursed by the Auditor's Real Estate Fund. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90725.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90725 has been adopted. Resolution number 90825. Resolution authorizing contract modification number 2 with Tyler Technologies Incorporated for Munis Enterprise Resource Planning System and single sign-on licenses in the amount of $584,711.14.
Thank you. And this is the second extension of the contract that was originally executed on March 2nd, 2021, and it's for the county's ERP system and also includes an additional identity feature that reduces security risk. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this contract modification and extension.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90825.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90825 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Have a great one. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 90925. Resolution authorizing a funding agreement with the Community Shelter Board to provide homeless outreach services in Franklin County in the amount of $134,196.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. Walter Dillard, Assistant Director for Franklin County EDP. Our first resolution, Franklin County commits a portion of CDBG funds to the Community Shelter Board for the purpose of providing street outreach activities to engage individuals in Franklin County experiencing homelessness and connect them to resources. The Street Outreach Program subgrants funds to Mount Carmel Street Outreach and YMCA Franklin Station to support crisis interventions, including basic needs of food, material assistance, financial assistance, and shelter. This resolution will authorize the county administrator to execute the funding agreement utilizing the fiscal year 21, 22, and 23 grant funds, as well as ratify all actions taken prior to the approval of this resolution. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 90925.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 90925 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Resolution number 91025. Review of a petition to annex 4.6 acres, more or less, from Mifflin Township to the City of Columbus. Case number ANX 3925.
Good morning, Commissioners. Ramir Fitzpatrick, Planning Administrator for Franklin County EDP. This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition from Mifflin Township to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed, as described in the petition, includes a parcel located off Stelzer Road, just north of the Stelzer 670 overpass, and is south of the Leonard Park subdivision. The city has passed an ordinance indicating that services will be provided once the annexation is approved. The petition meets all statutory requirements outlined in Section 709.021 and 709.023 of the Ohio Revised Code. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91025.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 91025 has been adopted. Resolution number 91125. Review of a petition to annex 7.6 acres, more or less, from Jefferson Township to the City of Gahanna. Case number ANX 4025.
This resolution also considers an expedited Type 2 annexation petition. The area to be annexed, as described in the petition, includes two parcels located at 4736 Johnstown Road and 4722 Johnstown Road. The city has passed an ordinance indicating that services will be provided once the annexation is approved. This petition meets all statutory requirements as outlined in Section 709.021 and 709.023 of the Ohio Revised Code. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91125.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 91125 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 91225. Resolution approving a subaward agreement with Action for Children for quality early learning support and child care training services in the amount of $347,500.
Good morning, County Commissioners and County Administration. Carmen Barnes, Assistant Director, Job and Family Services. Action for Children under this agreement will offer mandatory child care providers training, which includes child abuse recognition and prevention, as well as disease recognition and prevention and first aid. And they'll make those services available to family home child care providers who are pursuing or maintaining their professional licensure. In addition to supporting the training, Action for Children also helps family child care providers acquire and increase their Step Up to Quality rating, as well as offering child care linkage services to parents who are seeking child care in Franklin County. Under this agreement, the agency will serve an estimated 400 eligible families, linking parents and children with high-quality early education programs available in Franklin County. This resolution aligns with Rights Together Blueprint Goal Number 13, and pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91225.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91225 has been adopted. Resolution number 91325, resolution approving agreements with Community Mediation Services of Central Ohio, Legal Aid of Southeast and Central Ohio for housing stabilization services and legal assistance in the amount of $335,000.
Community Mediation Services provides eviction prevention education workshops for tenants at high risk of eviction and those experiencing homelessness. After providing assistance, they stay connected for 1 year with the residents, and they report that 85% of those that they serve remain in stable housing and had no subsequent eviction involvement. Under this agreement, Columbus Mediation will continue to provide tenant-landlord mediation and eviction prevention training for approximately 490 residents. The Legal Aid Society of Columbus provides a wide range of legal services to low-income families needing housing, family law, consumer tax, immigration, and naturalization services and support. Under this agreement, they will serve an estimated 90 residents over the course of a year. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
I have a quick question. This resolution, is this one that we do like every year? Is this Title 20?
It is.
funds?
It is
Okay.
funded with Title 20.
Okay, thank you.
If there are no further comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91325.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91325 has been adopted. Resolution number 91425, resolution approving a subboard agreement with the Center for Healthy Families Incorporated for pregnant and parenting teen services in the amount of $156,000.
The Center for Healthy Families has helped over 3,500 teen families move towards self-sufficiency and self-advocacy on behalf of their children. Through this agreement, the center will work with teen parents to actively provide evidence-based interventions that promote personal growth in the areas of health and wellness, parenting interventions, early childhood development. Through this award, the center will support over 50 youth. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91425.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91425 has been adopted. Resolution number 91525, resolution approving a contract agreement with Dress for Success Columbus for workplace suiting services and programming in the amount of $95,000.
Appropriate attire and appearance can be a barrier to gaining and sustaining employment, but through our partnership with Dress for Success Columbus, women are provided with appropriate work attire and work readiness preparation training. Each participant seeking employment will receive a complete ensemble for their interview process, and once employed, they receive 5 work outfits to fill their day-to-day work requirements. During this award period and through this award, Dress for Success plans to support an estimated 475 eligible women across Franklin County. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91525.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91525 has been adopted. Resolution number 91625, resolution approving a subboard agreement with Eckerd Youth Alternatives Incorporated for the Franklin County Out-of-School Youth Comprehensive Case Management and Employment Program in the amount of $1,410,000.
The Comprehensive Case Management Program and Employment Program in Franklin County is known as AMP, or Achieve More and Prosper, and it's designed to promote academic and employment services, reduce barriers, and provide opportunities for education, training, and credentials. Through a competitive bid procurement process, Eckerd Youth Alternatives was identified as one of 5 providers to offer these services to out-of-school youth between the ages of 16 and 24. Through this program, they will offer their youth participants the opportunity to explore multiple career pathways, including in-demand industries such as advanced manufacturing, healthcare, construction, and skilled trades. During this contract period, they will serve a minimum of 210 out-of-school youth. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 91625.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91625 has been adopted. Resolution number 91725, resolution approving a subboard agreement with Ethiopian Tewahedo Social Services for family and school engagement services in the amount of $77,000.
Through its Family and School Engagement Initiative, Ethiopian Tewahedo Social Services conducts group and individual information sessions to promote family engagement at school using culturally and linguistically appropriate strategies. Under this agreement, ETSS will work with the Whitehall City School District to assist students experiencing challenges at school. Their liaisons connect the families with programs that can assist various school challenges, including enrollment, attendance, and use of the parent portal. They also will connect families with culturally responsive services in the community and other resources that may be needed. Through this award, ETSS plans to assist over 900 individuals. Pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91725.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91725 has been adopted. Resolution number 91825, resolution approving a subboard agreement with Think Make Live Youth to facilitate programming to decrease youth gun violence in Franklin County in the amount of $100,000.
Through this award, Think Make Live Youth will continue to offer its Guns Down program for high school students between the ages of 14 and 18. This gun violence intervention program is designed to create a safe space where students meet weekly during the school day to plan for their future and develop positive life skills. Program participants engage in activities designed to increase their positive social skills, teach healthy conflict resolution skills, and build resiliencies. Through this award, Think Make Live will provide intervention programming for a minimum of 50 students attending Independence High School. And pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91825.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91825 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Justice Policy and Programs.
Resolution number 91925, resolution authorizing a contract for services with the Cornerstone Promise Incorporated for the continued support of Bridge Respite Housing Program in the amount of $75,000.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administrator. My name is Brandon Curry, Deputy Director for the Office of Justice Policy and Programs. This morning, we are respectfully requesting your support for contracted services with Cornerstone Promise, Inc. in the amount of $75,000 for the continued operation of Bridge Respite Housing Program. This resolution seeks to utilize funding to provide temporary emergency housing and case management for male and female inmates who are screened as homeless during booking in Franklin County Correction Centers and released between the hours of 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. The respite housing facility is located at 813 Brighton Road in Columbus, Ohio. Referrals will be transported directly from Correction Center through contracted services. Housing will be provided at a per diem rate of $175 per night for a maximum of 5 nights, with an average anticipated stay of 3 nights. Under this agreement, we expect to serve between 85 and 142 residents during this project period. Lastly, the subgrant supports Goal 9 of the Rise Together Blueprint, which focuses on reducing poverty in Franklin County. Pending any questions, we respectfully request your approval for this resolution.
Is this working directly with our Rapid Resource Center in the, okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
If there are no further comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 91925.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 91925 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Resolution number 92025, resolution authorizing a contract for services with the African American Male Wellness Agency for a mental wellness program offering talk therapy services related to the FY 2022 Comprehensive Opioid Stimulant and Substance Abuse Program Grant in the amount of $30,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Melissa Pearson, Chief Operating Officer with the Office of Justice Policy and Programs. Commissioners, the Office of Justice Policy and Programs received a no-cost extension of our FY 2022 Comprehensive Opioid Stimulant and Substance Abuse Program through September 30th, 2026, which in turn allows us to extend services currently provided by the African American Male Wellness Agency through March 31, 2026. To continue providing services inside the Franklin County Correctional Center. Specifically, African American Male Wellness will continue to provide pre-release group therapy for incarcerated males utilizing their Real Men, Real Talk curriculum, which was developed to facilitate conversations about mental health, substance use, and parenting. Upon release, participants will also have access to follow-up services including employment services, assistance, workforce training, education, transportation, housing assistance, and parenting classes. It is anticipated 15 additional participants will be served during this extension period. This resolution aligns with Goal 6 of the Rise Together Blueprint, and pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
Thank you, Madam President.
Yeah.
I just want to say to my staff, listen, I'd like to learn more about this program and maybe visit. So if we could coordinate with JPP, that'd be great. Thank you.
If there are no further comments or questions, I move approval of Resolution 9, 2025.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92025 has been adopted. Resolution number 92125, resolution authorizing a subgrant award agreement with Legal Aid of Southeast and Central Ohio for the provision of expungement and record sealing services via the Tappan Center initiative under the FY 2023 Justice Assistance Grant in the amount of $25,000.
Commissioners, as you know, in September of 2024, the Board of Commissioners, along with many, many, many partners, championed the launch of the Franklin County Tappan Center to support individuals with outstanding low-level nonviolent misdemeanor warrants. To date, the Tappan Center has served 304 residents and resulted in 192 warrant set-asides during the 13 monthly Tappan events hosted since launch. In addition to warrant recall services, the Tappan Center serves as a mini one-door operation offering supportive services from the BMV, Jobs and Family Services, Child Support, OJPP, and a host of other community-based providers. This resolution requests your approval of a professional services agreement with Legal Aid of Southeast and Central Ohio so that we may add record sealing and expungements as one of the available services. We know that this service will give people the chance to move forward without the weight of past mistakes defining their future. Funding will be supported through an FY23 JAG grant, and this aligns with Goal 9 of the Rise Together Blueprint. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 9, 2125.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92125 has been adopted. Resolution number 92225, resolution authorizing a modification to the subgrant award agreement with Franklin County Jobs and Family Services through the FY 2024 Burn Discretionary Community Project Grant in the amount of $149,150.
Commissioners and County Administration, Franklin County is the recipient of the FY24 Burn Discretionary Grant awarded specifically to expand one-door services for family engaged in the juvenile court system. Through the one-door model, families receive coordinated, streamlined access to resources that address immediate needs and long-term stability, ensuring that families experience consistent support rather than navigating fragmented services. An initial grant totaling $99,150 was awarded to Franklin County Jobs and Family Services to support dedicated staffing from their Family Stabilization Unit, along with a range of additional supportive services designed to promote stability and reduce court involvement. Given the rising monthly rental costs and high security deposits, housing continues to be identified as the single greatest challenge affecting family stability and successful outcomes. To address this critical need, an additional $50,000 in burn discretionary funds will be awarded to Franklin County Jobs and Family Services for a revised new total award of $149,150. This supplemental funding will be directed specifically toward housing supports, including assistance with deposits, arrearages, and short-term stabilization costs. This resolution aligns with Goal 9 of the Rise Together Blueprint, and pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92225.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92225 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have purchasing.
Resolution number 92325, resolution authorizing two service agreements with Ohio Grafco Incorporated, doing business as Grafco, for the provision of quarterly preventative maintenance services for two presses at the Franklin County Print Shop in the amount of $83,786.64.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Perry Balanier, Director of Purchasing. As stated, this resolution would authorize service agreements with Ohio Grafco, Inc. They will be servicing our two printing presses at the print shop. These agreements include quarterly preventive maintenance services and priority dispatch for service calls. The agreements will be in place for a period of 5 years, and as stated, the cost shall not exceed $3,786.64. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92325.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92325 has been adopted. Resolution number 92425, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $3,206,992.03.
Commissioners, these next two resolutions are our final purchase order resolutions of 2025. This first resolution requests your approval of 159 purchase orders. The county auditor has pre-certified available funding, and pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92425.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92425 has been adopted. Resolution number 92525, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $35,782.79.
Finally, Commissioners, this resolution requests your approval of 4 purchase orders. The county auditor has pre-certified available funding, and pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92525.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Same.
Resolution number 92525 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 92625, resolution authorizing a contract with Maximus Consulting Services Incorporated for the annual updates to Franklin County's cost allocation plan and the data center's cost analysis and rate study in the amount of $58,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Zach Telerik with the Office of Management and Budget. The county's cost allocation plan allows it to recover indirect costs from federally supported and other non-general fund programs, as well as the data center's analysis and rate study allows for general fund for chargebacks to reimburse the general fund. The plan developed this year identified $5.4 million in indirect costs, while the data center's cost analysis identified $3.8 million in additional chargebacks to reimburse the general fund. The contract is $29,000 annually, the same as the last 2 years, and pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92625.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92625 has been adopted. Resolution number 92725, resolution authorizing the issuance, repayment, and extension of various interfund loans.
Commissioners, this is the annual resolution following OMB's review of any outstanding interfund loans. This year's resolution includes the repayment of one interfund loan. It is the $10 million that was provided to Adam H. for construction of the Crisis Center. The resolution also extends the due date for 9 other interfund loans by 1 year, since the non-general fund still required the advance for cash flow purposes. Pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92725.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 92725 has been adopted. Resolution number 92825, resolution authorizing the county administrator to approve purchase orders not to exceed $5 million per weekly purchase order batch.
Good morning, Commissioners. Janine Hummer on behalf of Prosecutor Shayla Favor. I'm here to present this resolution that authorizes the county administrator to approve purchase orders in an amount not to exceed $5 million per weekly batch. In this resolution, there are the guardrails that we have put in place. There is the monetary limitation, there is the time limitation, as well as a 30-day notice requirement that purchasing and OMB is required to provide to the commissioners each time a batch is authorized by the county administrator. You will see that this is limited to this county administrator only, and once again, there is an expiration date on this authorization. Pending any questions, we'd ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 92825.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 92825 has been adopted. Resolution number 92925, resolution appointing Glenn Taylor Sr. to the Franklin County Board of Zoning Appeals.
Good morning, Commissioners. County Administration, Melissa Kohler, Assistant Director of Community Appointments. This first resolution appoints Glenn Taylor Sr. to the Franklin County Board of Zoning Appeals to a term that will expire December 31st, 1930. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
The date, December 31st.
What did I say, 1930?
Yeah, it's a little, 2030.
2030? Sorry.
Is everyone still
If
awake?
there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 92925.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 92925 has been adopted. Resolution number 93025, resolution appointing Maurice Claret to the Franklin County Parks and Recreation Board of Trustees.
This resolution appoints Maurice Claret to the Franklin County Parks and Recreation Board of Trustees to a term that will expire December 2nd of 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93025.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 93025 has been adopted. Resolution number 93125, resolution appointing Abby Turner to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board.
This resolution appoints Abby Turner to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board to a term that will expire December 31st of 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93125.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 93125 has been adopted. Resolution number 93225, resolution appointing Angela Plummer to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board.
This resolution appoints Angela Plummer to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board to a term that will expire December 31st, 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93225.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 93225 has been adopted. Resolution number 93325, resolution reappointing Aaron Hopkins to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board.
This resolution reappoints Minister Aaron Hopkins to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board to a term that will expire December 31st, 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93325.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 93325 has been adopted. Resolution number 93425, resolution reappointing Randy Sokol to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board.
This resolution reappoints Randy Sokol to the Columbus and Franklin County Local Food Board to a term that will expire December 31st, 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are No comments or questions. I'll move approval of Resolution 93425.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 93425 has been adopted. Resolution number 93525, resolution to recognize and ratify the Franklin County Township Association appointment of Jeff Warren to serve as the Franklin County Township Association representative on the One Ohio Region 1 Board arising out of the National Prescription Opiate Litigation.
This resolution recognizes and ratifies the Franklin Township Association appointment of Jeff Warren to serve as the township representative on the One Ohio Region 1 Board arising out of the National Prescription Opiate Litigation to a term that will expire September 20th of 2029. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93525.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 93525 has been adopted. Resolution number 93625, resolution reappointing Ashley Hoy Sr. to the Franklin County Planning Commission.
This last resolution reappoints Ashley Hoy Sr. to the Franklin County Planning Commission to a term that will expire December 31st, 2028. Pending any questions, we would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 93625.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce. Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 93625 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, do we have any journalizations?
We have one. The document presented to each of you today has been sent to your offices via email and is being journalized as required under Resolution Number 39224, Intergovernmental Agreements. The clerk's office has been tracking each contract signed by the county administrator under this authority as required by the resolution. The list provided to you will be captured in today's meeting minutes.
Thank you. If there are no other business, we are adjourned.